Okay, let's get started. We're looking at some really interesting stuff happening in Miami's tech scene today.
Yeah, definitely some exciting movement.
And this look at the developments is brought to you by Andres Vieira and Raul Diaz from Miami Real Group.
Right.
So the focus today is Miami really stepping up as a center for AI innovation. We're going to look at two companies in particular, Cast AI and Gail.
Two very different but equally important players, I think.
Our goal is just to unpack what they're actually doing, how they're changing things in cloud infrastructure and finance.
Yeah, it's fascinating because you see AI being applied in such different ways, one optimizing the tech backbone, the cloud, and the other tackling a really complex field like finance, both based right here.
Let's start with Cast AI then. The materials show they're all about automating cloud infrastructure, headquartered here, but working globally.
That's the gist of it. Their main thing is making cloud operations smarter, more efficient. They use Kubernetes automation quite heavily.
Okay, Kubernetes, that's like the management layer for cloud apps.
Exactly. Think of it as the conductor for applications spread across lots of cloud servers. Cast AI automates that conductor, adjusting resources like CPUs, GPUs dynamically in real time.
And I mean that.
Well, it translates directly into saving companies potentially a lot of money and making their applications run better. It's not just tech for tech's sake.
Got it. And they had a huge funding round recently, didn't they? April
Bam.
2025.
Oh, yeah, that was big. $108 million Series C. Really significant.
Led by G2 Venture Partners and SoftBank Vision Fund 2, plus others.
Absolutely. Getting that kind of cash at Series C, it bumps their valuation up to around $850 million. Total funding is over $180 million now.
Wow. That's serious validation.
It really is. It tells you investors see a proven product, something ready to scale up fast. They're betting on Cast AI reaching many more companies that need this kind of intelligent automation.
And they already have quite a list of clients, names like Akamai, BMW, FICO, Hugging Face, Nielsen IQ, Swisscom, over 2,100 globally. Why are such different companies using them?
Well, because managing cloud stuff, especially when you get big, is just really complex and it gets expensive fast.
Right.
Cast AI has these specific tools like application performance automation, that's the real-time adjustment thing. Then there's Spot Fallback, which cleverly uses those cheaper, less reliable cloud instances without disruption.
Okay.
And importantly, their AI enabler, which is specifically designed to optimize resources for AI workloads like training large language models. These tools solve genuine headaches around cost and performance that basic cloud tools often don't. It's about making the cloud smarter, especially now everyone's using more AI.
So Miami headquarters, global reach, big development teams over in Europe too, Lithuania, Poland.
That's right. Now, shifting gears a bit, let's talk about Gail. Also Miami-based, but a very different focus.
AI specifically for financial services, founded just last year, 2024, by the Vegasance brothers.
Correct. Michael and Matthew. And yeah, their platform is built from the ground up for the finance world, which is key.
Why so specific?
Because finance is so heavily regulated, you need extreme accuracy, security, compliance. You can't just use a generic AI. Gail uses conversational AI, analytics, automation, all tailored to help banks, insurers, interact better with customers and handle internal stuff more efficiently.
Calls, SMS, chat, all those channels.
All of them. While keeping everything compliant and hopefully making the customer experience smoother.
They also got funding recently, right? A seed round.
Yep. $8.2 million seed funding announced just last month, May 2025. Co-led by H20 and Act 1 Ventures.
Seed funding so earlier stage than Cast AI Series C.
Exactly. Seed is more about proving the concept, building the core product and team. Getting that amount for a specialized AI in finance shows investors believe there's a big need for what they're building.
And they seem to be proving it, managing millions of interactions daily for over 200 companies, including big banks.
Yeah, the traction seems pretty strong already. And the fact it supports multiple languages and is designed for regulated industries, that's crucial for adoption in finance.
You mentioned tailored AI. They have something called Gail GPT.
Right. That's their core AI model. It's not general purpose like some others. It's domain specific, trained purely on financial language, regulations, the high-stakes scenarios common in banking and insurance.
So it understands the context better.
Precisely. It can do things like summarize complex loan documents accurately, check insurance policies against regulations, run compliance checks, tasks where a general AI might easily mess up because it lacks that deep, specific knowledge.
That makes sense. And I saw they're working with local universities too, FIU and Miami-Dade College.
Yeah. which is great to see. Investing back into the local talent pool, helping build that tech ecosystem right here. It's not just about their own company.
So when you put Cast AI and Gail together,
Yeah.
one optimizing the cloud foundations, the other building specialized AI for a huge industry.
It really paints a picture, doesn't it? Miami isn't just attracting tech companies anymore. It's fostering companies that are building really fundamental and industry-specific AI tools. It's becoming a serious AI hub.
So what does this mean for you, listening in? It shows Miami is genuinely transforming into a major tech center, moving way beyond maybe older perceptions. If you're involved in tech, or finance, or just watching how cities evolve.
It demonstrates a really dynamic ecosystem emerging here, creating new opportunities.
These strides by companies like Cast AI and Gail are definitely shaping the city's future.
Absolutely. And it makes you think, consider this. What happens when you combine this kind of automated, super efficient cloud infrastructure itself powered by AI with highly specialized industry-savvy AI like Gail GPT in finance? How could that fundamentally change how major global industries actually operate, how work gets done in the next few years?
That's definitely something to mull over. And remember, these insights on Miami's AI scene were brought to you by Andres Vieira and Raul Diaz from Miami Real Group.